Welcome back, folks, to the Guild of Dungeoneering. And when we last left off, we've managed to clear the entire first area of the game.
I hear this jungle is dangerous and deep, and that its paths are long and contrived. Nobody knows what secrets it keeps, because nobody has survived.
The Orb of Nosiness works! It certainly explains why the IBs knew everyone's business. Why, just this morning I've been watching folks down at the markets. I had a peek in at the courthouse. I even saw the High Cleric and the Widow Unger behind the chapel. And they weren't praying. Importantly, I also got a gander at the Ivy League's map room. It seems as if they're planning an expedition west, to the Asga jungle. They're looking to recover a golden sun idol, a relic of some importance to them. I've heard bad things about the jungle, but with the dungeoneers I'm starting to gather, I can probably beat them to it. Time to start playing dirty. Just like a certain cleric and widow I know. Where's that orb? We have new areas to explore, and they're all perilous. This one is about fighting snakes. Snakes on a plane. I leave that entirely without comment. The Sapphire of Talok, I think that is. I think the L there is silent. Steal the Sapphire and run. And Double Trouble. There is a post box with two little slots for mail. Slightly ominous. But we have 1,038 gold, which means we can actually get more adventurers and start buying some really good items. I think the item that we're going to buy equipment-wise is probably actually the Steel Anvil. It's actually showing me the Bulwark trait here. But all of these items are pretty good. That is the next one I want afterwards. For now, however, we want my second favourite class in the second tier of items, and that would be the Barbarian. Let's build that campsite.
Weary, tired, wrinkled and old. Would that be a librarian? No, looks deceive, or so we're told. I think that it's a barbarian.
We only have one barbarian that I can think of off the top of my head, and that's Tiny. Tiny barbarians indeed. Barbarians rely on basically dealing massive amounts of damage really quickly. All physical damage, pretty much. I don't think they even have any defensive cards. For now, however, we need to start thinking about doing one of these areas after we buy another upgrade. And I do think we want the Steel Anvil. Basically for the Doom Plate and the Spiky Hat. Spiky Hat's pretty good, so we'll build it. It doesn't upgrade into a different room, it just upgrades a room we already have. So, we now have a bigger variety of items we can get. And with that, let's send our ranger off to go fight snakes. Not normal snakes, though. These are nastier snakes. These are level 2 snakes. They are poisonous snakes. They are Venom 3, Nature 2, and Wandering, which means that they will move every turn. Right now, we actually don't want to put down any snakes at all. So we're not going to. Wandering around when I could be crafting some sweet new armor. I can do that, right? No. No, you can't. We're waiting for some level 1 monsters. There are a few level 1 monsters, but it's not the typical ones we saw before. Now we have blood-starved bats, which are nastier, and leggy spiders, which are nastier. Whoa, 8 dungeoneers! Let's put down a blood-starved bat. And no other monsters in particular right now, as we need some items before we fight those snakes. Now, they have different cards. They're also nastier. Fortunately, we get to know exactly what... Look at that card it's playing. We're going to play the camouflage card here. We definitely want to stock up on damage here. That's going to hurt. Fortunately, we're going to deal a lot of damage in return. It's going to deal a lot of damage to itself. and then we are basically going to win. Thank you, the ability of all your physical attacks being quick. Now, if I recall, the snakes deal a mixture of magic and physical attacks. So we actually want to take the axe here. The hand axe is always a very dependable choice. How dare you, interloper! That looks like a Medusa. And jungle shamans are dangerous. They get +1 health for each surrounding minion. We are going to learn how dangerous they are in time. Also, we don't actually need to defeat the snakes. If we just defeat other monsters, we will win this scenario as well. So let's defeat other monsters. We don't even need to fight the snakes, potentially. But man-eating plants are dangerous, and fortunately they have stupidity cards, which I'm going to take full advantage of. They also have cards that aren't stupidity cards, which I can't take advantage of. Fortunately, I only need to deal 3 more damage. Ow! Hopefully you don't have any defense cards? You don't. That's handy. Because now you're going to die. Kapow! This is why I like the Ranger. Also, we could equip that. But actually, I'd rather equip the Mage Robes here. And it doesn't matter what our third monster is. At least the Ivory Leaguers give me fair warning. Oh! Also, look at how many scorpion tails that has. That's a lot of scorpion tails. Also, we're going to fight 1 snake. Mainly because it's level 2. Because we don't need to fight a level 3 monster to actually assure victory here. We just need to fight level 3 monsters in general. As you can see, they have nastier attacks than the other snakes we've fought. So let's play a flame arrow here. It's actually a pretty even fight. Fortunately, we have the ability to block that damage. We don't have the ability to block that damage though, so we're going to use Mind Strike to counter the card it discards. I want to deal damage here in return. I know I could use Camouflage, but you ideally want to use Camouflage against that. Attacks with only 1 damage. That's not going to kill it. But it'll get close. This is actually a pretty close fight. Oh. Our attacks, fortunately, take place first. Thus the poisonous snake dies. Excellent.
Who'd have thought the way you fought, you'd be so very brave? Now we need somebody else to fill this empty grave.
Excellent. Another mission down. Now, this one I think is going to be a little bit trickier, though. We need to defeat the Medusa before you get turned to stone. Implying we're on a time limit. And I do believe we are on a yep, we are on a time limit. I think Medusa's up there. I will have my vengeance! And the first thing we fight is a lizard man, apparently. We actually want to go that way and get that mega chest. However, getting the Fountain of Knowledge is actually a really useful thing too. We don't want to fight a lizard man, though. I'm actually just going to make a nice pathway up there. Maybe I can tame some of these monsters. Sounds like something a ranger could do. Not in this game. Petrified in 9 turns. Oh, this is already getting a little dangerous. We're not going to put any monsters down. Purely because of the fact that we don't want to put a level 1 monster down. We could potentially find a level 2 monster. There is a level 2 chest here. So we're going to get 2 pieces of loot here. I would have ideally want to put a level 1 monster there, though. Oh, there's a camouflage card. Really like the camouflage card. That's going to hurt. Also, we know it's going to play that, so we don't want to play camouflage. We just want to play lots of damage. That's going to hurt. However, or we could just win. We could just win, I suppose. The alternative plan was to play camouflage there. Do I want magic damage or physical damage? I'm actually going to go out on a limb and say we need magic damage against the Medusa, because I think the Medusa deals magic Ooh. Hello, Spiky Hat. Good card. One of the new cards, too. And it doesn't quite fit on our head. I was right to say that we would need to take some magical defense, because that's Ghoulish, Venom, and Demonic. Ghoulish and Demonic are two traits we haven't yet encountered. Also, do we want to fight Hixies? We do not. We do, however, want to put down loads and loads of loot. You saw the +1 heart there? That's because we put a monster next to the Jungle Shaman, which means that it gained health. We need some actual items. We need some items so that we can actually deal with the Medusa. Right now, we aren't actually getting anything useful. We'll get this unblockable attack, though. The leggy spider is not really a threat. But we really need a level 2 monster here. Another arcane wand. We could take the wooden stool. It's better than nothing. It is... Look me in the eye, adventurer. I'd rather not. Is this a good fountain? Awesome fountain? Yeah! That's an awesome fountain. We'll be going back there. Massive gem? Massive gem! Haha! Alright, Saramed. Can you defeat a man-eating plant? Maybe is the answer. Possibly. Ow. Let's see. This card's actually not bad at this point. Ah. Might as well get rid of my stupidity card against his stupidity card. And then dice against his venomous bite. We're both on 2 health. He hasn't killed me yet. But he will kill me. Unless my attack goes first. Thank you, quick cards. Ooh, cooking pot. Ooh, it's such a good card, though. We have no decent cards so far. We actually want to take the Tattered Mail, I think. Yeah, we do want to take the Tattered Mail, purely because of the Brace card. This is really not going that well otherwise. Oh, there is an actual owlbear. We do not want to fight an actual owlbear. No way do we want to fight an... Oh, I put that down, and that's going to get buffed because of that. I shouldn't have done that. Well, hopefully we can defeat a Jungle Shaman. Oh, we probably can't. Oh, this is not good. Jungle Shamans have an interesting card. We haven't seen it yet, but we will. Unfortunately, it's going to gain all of the health it just lost there, almost. Oh no, it only gains 1 health there. We can't block that. Could get rid of that card. Might as well just play Wooden Arrow, actually. The main problem is a card that is... No, that's not it. But we're still going to use Brace for that. I need the card draw, and I need not to take that down. That was the card I was worried about. That was the card I was worried about. Conceal. I can now not see what the Jungle Shaman is playing. I just need to hope that it's not going to kill me. It's not going to kill me. But I now need 2 damage. Do I have 2 damage? I have the ability to survive 1 extra turn with Rekindle. No, I don't, because its attack went first. Ah. Pretty dead.
How many ways can a dungeoneer die before you call it a day?
Darn.
How many children must you make cry after that pitiful display? Oh.
That was not good. I don't think we, Could we have won that fight? Possibly. The Conceal card, I didn't want to have the effect previously from the, that I was trying to get rid of, because it very well could have just discarded my Brace card. But then the Conceal card came in, and the Conceal card is... the ability is nasty. You can't see what your opponent is playing, therefore you can't counter it. If I'd have had a quick card, I'd have actually won, or any physical damage card actually, I'd have won that fight. But I didn't. So therefore, I couldn't. Which was a problem. It was a problem. So, when we come back, folks, maybe we'll take the barbarians out for a spin. And they'll probably die. But they might win. Maybe. Against the Medusa? Probably not. But they might. So I'll catch you next time. And I'll see you then. Later. Isn't the guild getting big now, though? Look. It's almost an actual guild. Almost. Okay, who am I kidding? It's never going to be an actual guild, is it? It's run by me. We've got dungeoneers that we send blindly to our death. A fair few of them. A fair few of them. So, later.